Ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome back, everybody, to Vibrant Vibes. This is season 3, episode 14, and today our special guest is Deja.
Hey.
Hello,
guys.
We're really excited for you to be here.
Thank you for having me.
So we hear you do lashes and nails.
Yes.
That's fun.
I recently just started. I'm not licensed, but I'm on my way to doing that. So,
For both things?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I look at your nails?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
Did you do
looking at
these?
those.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, those look really good.
sparkly green.
I really like that color.
Now,
too.
how did you?
Look at the little butterfly.
Now, did you do these where like you had these placed on like a
It's
thing?
giving
Like,
Shigo vibes.
how did you do those?
Like, are they
yourself?
like press-ons that
No.
you like made, or are you like
No,
doing
I
the-
actually do acrylic.
Okay.
I know a lot of people are doing like the builder gel type deal, but I like to just stick to the old school, you know. But eventually when like I do get established and stuff, I want to go back to like, you know how it's like the early 2000s. I wouldn't say so much the design, more of like the prices and stuff like that, because you know I feel like everything's so overpriced nowadays, and that's kind of why I wanted to like start doing nails and lashes, because you know back in the day you could get a full set for $25.
Yeah.
You get a
God, I
design and
remember that.
everything on it, you know. So that's kind of like what I'm trying to do, because now like I just ran into this older lady at the Dollar Tree earlier, and she was like, "Yeah, I spent $70 on my nails," and I was like, "Oh, that's crazy," because there was barely any design or anything on there. So I was like,
Yeah, it's like you go for just a solid color and acrylic, and it's literally, it's so expensive. Like, I also do nails, so like that's part of the reason why I wanted to start doing it. And it was like start of COVID too, so I was like, I have nothing better to
What
do,
do
you
you
know?
think on average? Like, would you charge for like? Okay, what would you pay for your set of nails that you did on your hand?
this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't really want to like charge for a design per se. Like everyone's like the lady I was talking to at Dollar Tree, she was like, "Well, do you charge for like charms?" That's like a thing. Like it's like 2 charms $10 or whatever at the
Yeah,
nail
right.
salon, you know, and that's on the cheap side. And you gotta think you're not putting just 2 charms on each nail. You know, like one, like this is okay, it's big, but think if you want to do like a ring around or something, you know what I mean? Like that's that they're just overpricing everything. And once I started buying like these, I'm maybe like a 35 set. There's really nothing to it. You know what I mean? Everyone's
crazy.
like,
And they charge $5 per charm.
that's what I'm saying. And some
Maybe
people
Oh my god.
some people want to charge for like Frenchies. That's crazy. I see like online they're like $120 for a Frenchie set, and I'm like, I get it. They're very frustrating. I get it. It is very frustrating, but that's just crazy. Like that's just crazy. So when I started getting my lashes done, the lady I was going to get my lashes done, it was like $150, then a tip $170, and then every 2 weeks I'm going back for like
A fill.
a fill-in,
Yeah.
and that's $80, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so much money. And like I work hard, so I'm like, that's crazy. So like obviously I can't do my own lashes, but like for me to just be able to help other people, like just me buying the supplies, and like it's not that much money. Like people are really pocketing it. It's really, they're just paying for their time. Like I get it. It is a while for you to like, you know, it's a process for you to do lashes. But at the end of the day, like you're really just profiting all that money, and I don't like that. I don't like people that are just, you know, just all about them. So I'm definitely a girl's girl, and I like to, you know, I like to be a vibe. So it's like,
Make it easy.
yeah, eventually I want to get into like maybe doing like pedicures and stuff,
Awesome.
but probably like no soap, because until I get into actual salon and stuff. But yeah, that's definitely.
So do you want to like go into a salon, or like is your is end goal like kind of building your own business, like making your own salon, or like studio or whatever what do they is that what that called?
Salon suite.
Like a salon suite or something?
Yeah, so
like
I don't know, like I know a lot of people think like home based, like I don't have a problem with being home based. Like as long as I have all my licenses and I'm like all of that stuff, like I don't care about that. I know a lot of people are like, I don't want that, I want to be in a suite. I don't mind that as long as I have, like right now I have a whole setup. You know what I mean? Like it's in my house. I don't mind that. I don't mind bringing people on the outside. Eventually, maybe if I have a lot, you know, and I bring other people, because I do want to make it into a business, and I do like want to bring other people into it.
Right.
Like I want to make a name, but until then, like I'm chilling. But then eventually, like yeah, I do want to make it into something, but it's hard to like trust people. You know what I mean? So I don't know, I feel like I already tried to like bring somebody on and it didn't work out, so the silence got real.
That's okay.
But yeah, so I don't know,
That's pretty
you're
cool.
kind of just making your way right now.
yeah,
and, like,
I'm kind of just
figuring
chill,
things out.
cause like why I didn't just, a lot of people just go straight into like, I'm going straight into school and then I'll figure out what I want to do. I'm not the type of person. I didn't want to go to college, don't want to do none of that stuff. I don't want to pay for debt for something that like, it's not guaranteed that I'm gonna go into. So I'm gonna practice and I'm gonna do all that stuff, and now I know that I want to get into it, so now I'm actually gonna, you know what I mean? But it's kind of, I just go with the flow with everything that I do in my life, so.
Do you know eventually, because I plan on going to school actually in the fall for my esthetician license. Do you know like where you want to go to school and stuff down the road? If you want to get your
I
license
really
and
I haven't thought about that because my husband's cousin just went to school and she got her license. But the school she went to, she was like, I wouldn't recommend it, and da-da-da. So I'm like, there's so many people that like I went to school with that like, you know, I can talk to, but right now I'm kind of just like, I was still in the process of like trying things out and all that, but now I know I want to do it, so it's kind of like now I have to get into that background, like do that background and like, you know, but there's just a lot in life, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I just got married last year, so it's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like
I mean, I feel
We're
like
trying
you
to buy a
seem
house,
young,
so-
so it's like you have so much time to like figure all that out, you know?
Well, I'm 27, so
Oh.
I mean,
That's young.
I mean, it is young, but
It is
I
young.
thought she was younger. Like, I'm younger than her. And I
Yeah.
thought she was younger than me.
yeah, I get that a lot, but
Shit,
it
I'm
is
with
what it
her.
is.
I think so too.
We all just trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, I went to college and everything. Like, I went to Eastern, and then I literally graduated the year, like, COVID hit. Like, I had, like, I think, like, 1.5 semesters left, and then everything changed. All my classes were online, and then that's where, like, you know, what was happening with the world. And then I met him during that time, and then I got an apartment, and then we got a place, and then I got pregnant, and then I became a stay-at-home mom. So that's where with me, like, I went to college, and I got my marketing management degree. So that's kind of where this all came about, too, like doing the podcast, or I do the pancakes and stuff like that. But I always knew, too, in the back of my head that I wanted to do something along with beauty. And then that's what gave me the idea of doing, going to school for my esthetician license. Because I knew I wanted to do makeup and brows and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's a lot of opportunities with that. So, and I do know, so a long time ago, I actually got my lash extension, or I got my technician certification. And I had that, I think, that was before COVID happened, so that's a while ago. She was my first person I ever did it on. It took me 4 hours.
She glued my eye shut.
But We're okay.
It happens.
This was like 5-6 years ago.
Well, I was paying her back because she let me like do her nails all the time when I first started out, and girl, they were so
Crooked
bad,
long.
and she just would go
I
out
rocked
and
them out.
rock that shit out, and I'm like,
Serve with them.
literally, I go back and I look at those pictures, and I'm like, oh my god,
I got compliments all the time.
People should not have been complimenting those. That's how bad they were. And I wouldn't say that I'm like really good or perfect at it now. Like I'm still trying to figure things out, but like they're a lot better than they used
Thank
to
God.
be.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
It's okay. We're bad at practice makes
Oh,
You did,
Of course,
and now
of
it's perfect.
course.
She's good. She's really good now.
I literally used to think that I was like, yeah, I'm the shit. I'm so good at this. And I look at them now and I'm like, whoop. So bad.
But anyway.
Yeah, I have my little practice jar, and I'm gonna make like one of those mirrors because I saw it on like Pinterest or whatever those people are on. You know what I mean? But it's like all like the practice nails, and I'm gonna like glue them around the mirror.
Oh, that'll be cool.
But I was like looking through them, and I was like, ooh, that's crazy. That's fire. Oh, amazing. Yeah.
I know. I don't have like a practice jar or anything like that. Like I never got like one of those little hand things that you can, practice on. I just always practiced on people, and I did mine myself all the time, so that was like also getting the practice from that. And I should have saved them. That would have been smart, but
Yeah.
they were so bad.
Yeah, I started practicing on myself, and then I was like, oh wait, I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
And then my sister moved in, and I was like, let me practice on you. But she's like a tomboy, so she was like, but also like kind of like not a girly girl at all. Like she only wanted like black and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, let me put charms on you. Like just can I put sparkles? Like animal print something? I need to practice. Like
Right.
let me practice. She's like, no.
My sister's
like,
the same way. Like if she ever let Bailey.
Yeah.
She would never, ever, ever let me like put any type of nail tip on. Like she would die before she would let that
We were
happen.
talking about the wedding with her and the makeup and how she's giving you such a hard
Oh
time.
my god! So my mom just recently got married, and I did my makeup. I did her makeup, my mom's, and like this bitch. She is also a big tomboy.
She like big
She
time.
doesn't like makeup. Like always wears her hair up. Like. And she was giving us such a hard time about doing her makeup. She's like, I could do my own makeup. I'm like, yeah, you can, and it looks somewhat nice, but I'm like, I could make it look a lot better. So, like, I'm like, Mom wants nice pictures. Like, just give her nice freaking pictures. Like, I don't know.
Just hold it together.
Like, we got one day of this, and then you can take it off. Like, come on now. But yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even, like, just, because I'll do shellac. She won't even, like, let me do that. If she does, she, like, peels it right off.
Oh wow.
And I'm like, you wasted all of that.
all that time.
She's
all
like,
that
you
time.
practiced though.
Like, get that. Because we went on last year we went on a cruise, and I did her nails, and the second day we were on the cruise, I saw her, and, like,
Anxiety.
they were all gone. I'm like, you fucker. Yeah.
How long have you been doing nails and lashes for?
So I want to say like I started like December of last year, but not consistently, you know what I mean? Because I had a job where I worked 13 hours a day. And then like when I got married, I was kind of like, I don't want to do that because
What did you do, if you don't mind me asking?
I was like basically an assistant GM at Culver's, but we didn't have a GM, so it was kind of like the system was all fucked up. It was all messed up. But I was one of the people that was trying to get it together. You know what I mean? And I worked open to close every single day.
Hell no.
But I also made good money, so I was like, I didn't mind. But then when I got married, I was like, I don't want to do this because he works on cars and stuff. So he works, you know, like the typical 8 to 5 or 8, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, then it's like you're working all day and night and stuff.
Yeah,
It's
so
like you come home and you're tired.
Yeah, and I
in a
especially had to work the
relationship.
weekends. That was the only time that like he has off. So it was like, and then his parents were like, oh, I want to do like family dinner on Sundays. So then I finally got Sundays off, and then it was like no Sunday dinners. So then I was like, all right, I'm gonna go back to working on Sundays because I'm like, I need this money. But then I tried to go to like mornings, and he was like, oh, well, that doesn't work for me. I was like, that's fine, I don't need this job.
Period.
So you can.
Yeah, because like, I mean, he makes enough money, I don't need to work. But I'm not that type of person. Like, I need to work. I've always been like that ever since I was a kid. So like right now I don't have a job, but like I do, like,
You're making
like,
money off your stuff, what you're doing.
yeah, that stuff. I do like the online shopping and like Ubering and stuff like that too, because that's real easy money. And plus I have a shopping addiction. Okay, so I do Instacart and I do Shipped, and I don't have to spend my own money, and I have the fun of just walking around, shopping, picking stuff up, putting in the cart, checking out,
And it's not true.
not spending my money, putting it all in the car, having all that excitement, right? Not putting the groceries away at the end of it. Oh my gosh. That's like my favorite part, because I hate putting the groceries away. Like, mind you, like I said, there was 6 of us. There was so many groceries. Too many groceries. Okay, so so now I got PTSD from groceries. But I love grocery shopping. I love shopping, okay? So it's perfect. It's perfect when I do Instacart. And I'm making money from it. And then I'm driving. I love driving. What?
Oh my God, I
Just
hate
jamming
driving.
out? Like, what?
Vibing.
I'm with you. So is that, like, the services wise, let's say, because I'm going to school for it too. So is it just lashes and nails that you do right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to learn, like, more stuff? I would say, like, brows, like, waxing. I don't know, what else is there? Threading. I don't know, like, anything.
There's a lot.
You know, there's a lot of stuff you can do.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe, like, eventually. But right now, I'm not really interested in anything. Like, I really wasn't even interested in, like, doing lashes until I was spending so much money, and then I was like, oh, I could make some money, you know? Like, if I could literally just charge half price of what they're charging, I could just get clients off of that. You know? Like, a lot of people, it's like you pay for what you get, but you're gonna have to trust the process over here, because I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to help the girlies out. I don't want to, hey.
No, it's really expensive. Or, like, his, my fiance's sister, she gets her nails done and stuff, and she's learning how to do her own, and she actually did mine, which is really nice. We did them today.
I love that color.
Thank you.
Oh. Oh.
Ignore her.
I told her earlier, we've been talking shit all night. I told her earlier, I was like, it's different for her because she always has Frenchies and like neutral colors, and I'm like,
She don't go bold.
no, like I'm like, this is bold for you.
Different. I wanted something like 4th of July themed, so I saw the sparkles and the blue, and I was like, that works. So, but I was gonna say, she gets her nails done, and I feel you staring at me.
You're talking. I'll just look at you. Like, damn.
Damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Anyways, she'll get her nails done. Yeah, she'll shellac done.
No, she doesn't get shellac. She gets dip.
I thought she gets shellac done too.
Why does Kyla know more than you?
I swear she be doing shellac done. Ignore her.
Nicole, we need answers.
No,
I know what she
right.
does the dip. She always
But
tells me
she
about
pays like $60 for them, like a lot of money for just not acrylic. Like what we used to pay, like $40 for acrylic, and that's why I'm like, whoa. So I think they're way overcharging people.
that.
Why is she laughing?
I don't know.
just looking at her and she's just over here cracking up.
Annoying.
I didn't have to come.
She don't know us like that. Can't act like that.
Sorry.
Well, she's about to get to know it. But.
I know. This is a normal thing. It's not. I'm not being mean.
Well,
I love it.
What were you saying?
I'm trying to think what else to ask her. I feel like she answered a lot of it. I'm trying to think future goals wise. So lashes and nails. I don't really know what else we're all chilling. We may go to school to get a license.
Do you do other people as well, or are you just like waiting until you're like licensed?
No, yeah, I have been doing people, free, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So. Yeah,
No, because I was like that too. Like I didn't want to, like, make anybody pay because I'm like I'm just learning.
Well,
you know.
Well, legally, legally, I can't charge anybody. You know what I mean? But tips are appreciated.
Period.
Of
So-
course, definitely if you're doing
Donations.
But you know what I mean. But if anybody wants to sit for some practice, I'm always open for it.
Do you have like an Instagram or anything?
I do. It is. I always mess it up because there's just too much.
Well, if
going
you
on
want,
for
you can
it.
like screenshot it and send it to her, and then we can like put it in the video too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You have my. We follow each other.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You got it.
well,
I
you
got
can
you.
do it.
And you follow the page too, I believe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
She'll insert it now.
Yep.
Right here.
Was there anything else?
I don't think so. I want to know if we're gonna set those off.
I would. You know, this whole time it's like staring at
I
me.
know.
Like,
I've just
I
been
see,
like
that's
staring
right.
at him in the face. Is
it's
there
like
more behind it?
pyro.
I don't know. He bought a lot.
Ow!
I'll have to ask him. He might actually have some in another room. I'll check. All right, y'all. Well, we gonna end this podcast episode. Thank you, girl, for coming out with us this week.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate you.
It was good to have you on here.
I appreciate it.
And learn about
appreciate
you.
it.
Mm-hmm. All right, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Deuces.